Hey, yoy. So, anyone in here? Chwack. Hmm. So the streaming bitrate is becomes better when I take down the face and dog picture. Hmm. I haven't made any more progress on part 4 of Ding Dong Ditch yet. but I'll try to get to it as soon as possible. Should I make a Discord server? No, I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep the camera off from now on, because otherwise it uses too much internet and then the stream health goes down. Well, either that or people are just expecting me to live stream on the other channel. But I'll be ending the live stream soon if no one joins. Well, oh, now to see no Golden's in the chat. Hey, Decino. Well, now it keeps disconnecting and reconnecting. Well, I'll send you the StreamYard link. Yeah, but the bit rate of the stream keeps going up and down. Oh yeah, and I saw the video you sent me about the wasp that flew into your house. Yeah, you'll come in the panel. Yeah, I'm just not really sure what to do about, this internet. Not really sure what settings on Streamlabs to change. So earlier today, Money Bros made a Discord server and then invited me onto it, so then I just joined. Yeah, Discord's one of my favorite apps. There's all the different things you can, message on there. Yeah, let's put up the scrolling banner called just says Yoi. You're putting the doggy and the face back on. Bitrate being too low. So yeah, on my reaction channel, I have 3 parts of my reaction to your Revenge of Torture scene, and on one of them, Cade commented,
Yeah. So, anyways, what about your reaction to the movie?
so yeah, I have 3 parts to it, and well, Cade commented on part 2.
Yeah, I know I saw Kate's comment, and I also put a comment on that video too, on the same reaction. I even put a description, the song list in the description, which it goes in order in the movie, and also, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say this. You reacted to my whole. I remember years ago when I put out the Christmas riot episode. It was about an hour. You reacted to that whole thing where you couldn't react to the 55-minute movie. I just wanted to say that.
Hmm. Yeah, I must have, because it just takes a lot of time to react to all of it at once.
Yeah. And yeah, you also said that your internet is pretty shitty, so
Yeah.
I can get that.
Well, I could probably change around some of the Streamlabs settings, but I'm not really sure how to just make it faster. Well, now I'm looking around in the StreamYard settings. Yeah, have you seen my new series called Ding Dong Ditch?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ding Dongs.
Gosh.
And also remember a part of your last movie when the Eli character was saying that Tim was touching his hot dog area, his ding dongs, and then in my reaction I said his Gavins.
Yeah. And you said that he would never touch Eli like that because he hates him. He's his worst enemy.
Yeah.
Also, in the beginning, I also brought the Josh Myers character back. He's now going to be a nightmare spirit or
Hmm.
soul, whatever.
Yeah, I also remember seeing the Josh Spirit in uh, in that part where Tim Crimson's in the basement.
Yeah, they actually did pretty good on that fact. When I was like, I should put, I actually filmed that part when Tim Crimson was in the basement. I actually filmed that way back in November. I was gonna put that in the Hatred Riot movie, but I was like, no, there's no space for that. It was not. It's gonna be pointless. So I was like, you know what? I'll just put it in my next one.
But yeah, that part was pretty scary. Just the giant bloated face in a dark background.
You know. Oh yeah. Just, also in the end, uh, did you ever Google the Pontiac prison?
No. Okay, so this is what I have so far for part 4 of Ding Dong. And remember this, uh, well, he's the same guy on my avatar right now. He's the old fat guy with an avocado on his shirt. And here you see a new character, and his name's Josh, because he's based off of Josh Giant Fist from your series.
You
Yeah, I had a little live stream last night where I showed this video on it. Yeah, that's all for this video. Yeah. Well, I'd say one of my favorite parts of the entire Ding Dong Ditch series is in part 2 when those two guys were stuck in the basement, and then so they just threw things at the door and then broke it.
yeah.
And then there was, so I have a group of friends that go to my college, and I well, I'm on a Discord channel with them, and then I showed them, those videos, and then they were wondering why those two guys were sleeping together at the end, and then I said they were just roommates, and then they said it's sus.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Also, Taylor, I sent you a video earlier.
Yeah, the one about the wasp.
Yeah.
Yeah, a wasp got inside your house.
He
That's
flew into
pretty
my house.
terrifying.
Yeah, I was literally I was looking out for a package earlier, and this wasp has been terrorizing me the whole week. Like I keep on checking outside, see if there's anything, and the wasp just kept on flying in between the screen door, and that happened earlier today. And I shut the door, and I didn't even see him fly in. I really thinking that he was in behind, and then later on, I saw him all crawling on the ceiling.
Hmm. I really hate wasps. Yeah, if there was a species that I wish would go
Yeah,
extinct, it'd be
same.
wasps.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, because I
I wish
prefer.
that too. I hate them so much.
Yeah, I at least prefer spiders over wasps because at least you can run away from spiders because they don't fly.
Yeah. The one thing I really want to get rid of in this planet is the Asian hornets.
Yeah, hornets
Those
and
bitches are
wasps.
huge.
Yeah, I'm looking at the video again right now. Oh, that's a big wasp.
Yeah, yeah. There was a red wasp too. Right there in that same spot. After when I cut this video off, I sprayed him and I ran. I ran up here. I ran up the stairs. I just sprayed him.
What did you spray it with?
I was saying to myself, I was like, you know what? I'm spraying him with bug spray.
Hmm.
It
Uh,
killed him instantly. Because I went down there 30 minutes later and he was lying down dead.
yeah, well, that's good. Yeah, I remember when I used to bug spray spiders sometimes, and sometimes there'd be these big spiders, and then they could. It takes a while for them to die because you could be spraying them for kind of a while and they'd still be alive.
Yeah.
And those spiders move
Also,
pretty
I
fast
prefer
too.
using a flame. Yeah. Also, if you're gonna kill big spiders, I prefer using a flamethrower. Torch those.
Well, if I did that, the house would burn down. Yeah, I'm not William, you know.
William.
Yeah, it kind of sucks how they only uploaded one video and then they just stopped uploading.
I know, like make up your mind, Violet. You're gonna keep doing videos. You're back. Or you're not. Which one is it? Damn. But I will. I'll set those spiders on fire.
Hmm. Yeah, I remember inside my garage at night, but it was just crawling around on the wall. It wasn't flying.
The scariest part about earlier when I saw the wasp, the curtains were closed, and the curtains I have in the dining room, they're pretty dark. And the scariest part is I didn't even know the wasp was up there at the time. I remember swinging the curtains like it was nothing, and I heard wings flapping above me. I was like, "What is that?" And I didn't know what it was at first, and then later on I saw. So he was in the dark when I was walking down there.
Yeah, and one time I'd say sometime a few weeks ago, I was filling up a little kiddie pool, and that pool was for the dogs to drink water from. So I was just using a hose to fill it up, and then there's a wasp that started flying around nearby. So then I sprayed the wasp, into the pool, and then uh, I just kept spraying it into the middle of the pool, and then it just drowned. But then sometime later, another time that happened, there was a wasp close to the pool, and then I sprayed water at it so that it goes into the pool. But then it actually ended up crawling out and then flying away. So it just flew away.
Yo, wasps. They're, they're literally my trauma in my past. And I'll tell you why. Because ooh,
Well, I remember wasp. Sometimes I used to get chased by wasps before, where it just kept flying around me.
I still remember to this day. I remember being a little kid. I remember picking up some a piece of stick that had like a, a moss on there, the grass or whatever it's called. And I remember seeing this red bug. It looked like an ant and a wasp mixed in together. It was like red type color, and I remember poking at it, and it just kept flapping his wings. And someone warned me like it was a wasp, and I didn't care at the time. Me, when I was a kid, I liked bugs for some reason. I liked bugs when I was a kid. I had no fear over bugs back then compared to me now.
Yeah, I
I
think
fear every
yeah, I think
insect.
every kid used to be like that.
Hmm.
And
I
speaking
remember
of
I used to
which,
pick up. Oh shit! I remember I
uh,
used to.
there's a related story I've heard about on Reddit. When someone was a kid, they used to keep, take random bugs and then keep it as a bug friend or pet. And then whenever the bug, let's say, tried to fly away or run away, they would pull a leg or wing off the bug. Pretty brutal stuff.
Yeah, I used to do that too. I used to capture bugs in my bug cage when I was a kid. I used to capture beetles, spiders, wasp nests. Yeah, I said it. I used to take wasp nest with nothing in there. It had to be sprayed down. Yeah, I think I still have the nest to this day. I have like tons of them in my cage. I don't know if it's still there or not. I had to find them.
Wait,
But yeah,
so
I had those things for years, and I don't know where it is.
so why didn't they have any wasp in them?
Well, they were in there, but the the ones I kept, the ones I took, were sprayed down first, and then I took them off the wall or ceiling, whatever. It was like everywhere where I've gone to someone's house, in public, wherever. Because I had a huge bug thing when I was a kid.
Hmm.
Sheesh. Hell, I used to capture lizards too, and also frogs.
Hmm. Well, we don't really see many of those around here. Well, except one time a few years ago, randomly. there was a frog inside my garage, and my dogs were there. So then my German Shepherd just went close to it and then started sniffing it.
And also the biggest the biggest wasp nest I've seen in my life was the it was literally at the store. I remember I was also a kid when this happened. 'Cause in the store, there's two different sides of windows on the other side, and also in the dairy section. In the dairy section, I remember looking up to one of the windows and seeing this giant wasp nest. It was like it was so big. It was literally bigger than my head. Like we were so far down, and how far the window was up, it was still massive. How looking at it, and it had
Oh,
like holes all around it. You can see the eggs, the things flying around.
really cringy.
Yeah, yeah. And you want to know another creepy thing about that nest? It even at nighttime when it was pitch black outside, I still remember going to the store. It at, it was pitch black outside, and this thing was so massive you could literally see it in the dark,
Uh,
like by the window. And I remember it had a lot of holes, a lot of wasp holes in there with eggs all around that thing. Dude.
well, just now I'm getting an idea of what my next series is gonna be. Uh, After I'm done with the Ding Dong Ditching series, I'm gonna probably gonna make another animated series, and it'll be about, let's say, either a beehive or a wasp nest, and then let's say some crazy kid is gonna attack the hive and then run away from the bees.
Yeah, you should do that.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Just try to picture this. Remember when I used to have my wig on, the curly wig, Crazy Jack's hair,
Yeah,
or something like that.
and you used to do
Try to
the Thai
picture
face.
that wasp nest. Yeah, the try to picture the wasp nest I was talking about, the one I saw at the store many years ago. Try to picture that nest a little bit bigger than all the way down to my neck, all the way around my my hair, my wig.
Uh,
It was that big.
so about 2 feet.
Yep, almost. I don't know how big it was, but it was massive. I mean, from we were standing so far down, it even looked massive from that heightage. I don't want to imagine what it looked like up close.
Wait, so how tall was the window?
Uh, I don't know the height. It was. I'm just picturing like 20 feet. I don't know,
That's a pretty
maybe.
tall store.
Or from the window was. I don't know how tall it was. Maybe 25 feet. The nest was probably 25 feet above ground.
Hmm.
And that's why I have trauma to this day about wasp. And it still gives me chills to this day just looking at that nest every time I go in that section,
Yeah.
especially seeing it at night. And it was so bright in the story. It was so dark outside, and you could still see it.
So So have you ever seen the movie called uh, Killer Bee Invasion?
No, not really. I seen Arachnid, the one with
Oh,
spiders.
well, you can
Arachnophobia.
watch it for free on YouTube. Uh, well, it's not officially a YouTube movie. It's just that it has about two or three people re-uploaded it, and so pretty much it's about killer bees, which are these types of bees that are from South America and the south parts of the United States. And so these bees are pretty much, if you go close enough to their hive for them to see you, then a bunch of them will just start stinging you. Yeah, they're even worse than wasps and hornets.
That's all. What about the Asian hornets? They're basically the same thing because they also sting you too
Hmm.
for no reason.
So yeah, that's actually, I think the new series is gonna be about a killer bee hive, and then some kids are gonna throw rocks at it, and the bees will chase them.
I was saying before, like, why do we need all these bugs in this planet? Like the ones that murder and sting and bite and all that. Like, except for the honeybees and bumblebees, like they make the food. Well, everything
Well,
else can get off, can go to hell.
well, a lot of bugs are actually like flies, because they go around eating the poop of other animals. So without flies, the world would probably be full of animal poo, dinosaur poo and bear poo and all that. Well, actually, pretty much every bug is good in some way. Wasps, well, they eat smaller bugs, so they probably prevent those bugs from overpopulating. But yeah, still, wasps are they're a bunch of Gavins.
Yep, bunch of gabbins. Oh, I also want to send you a song of one of the songs that was in my movie. It's a music video. It's one of the. I had to find it. Shouldn't be that hard. I hear the song every day, and other people reacted to it, so you should be fine.
Well, I'm not going to be reacting it on this live stream though. Maybe I'll just record the reaction, or maybe I'll do it on my next live stream,
Okay.
and it'll go on my reaction channel. Oh, but
Oh, you
here's
sent it.
yeah, but here's something way worse than wasps. This guy from my Ding Dong Ditching series.
Hold on. Hold on a second. Okay.
But
What is that?
anyways, yeah, I'm not going to be reacting to that on this live stream. Uh, well, I think from now on, pretty much every reaction's gonna go on my reaction channel, so I don't risk getting, copyright
Yeah,
strikes or community guideline strikes on this channel.
but yeah. You should do a reaction video to that song.
Yeah,
I mean, I've seen other people do it, so you should be fine. And again, I hear this song every day, so when I wake up and also when I go to sleep. This song really goes hard.
oh yeah, and also the guns you used in the Revenge of Torture movie. So were those just fake guns that look real?
Yeah, okay. So, some of them. The most of them I use is airsoft or BBs, the BB guns. And when you see the larger guns, like the larger rifles, there's only two real ones I use. I don't put anything in there.
Hmm,
I'm not dumb. I'm not gonna do that shit.
yeah,
And again, I don't know why Max he keeps on saying that I should not have guns. Nigga, please. Okay, the reason why I have real guns is I had to protect myself. Like, what if someone broke in the house and I had to pop a cap up in their ass?
yeah.
He's trying to make me look like I'm this mentally ill person that doesn't know anything. No, nigga. No, no, no.
Well, he kind of does that to
And again,
everyone, though.
I yeah. Again, uh, I also watch gun channels and I subscribe to a bunch of good people on there, and they're also pretty funny too. Like this channel, the Kentucky Ballistics guy. You should check him out. He has 2 million subscribers. I
Hmm,
think he has 2.5 million, and he's a pretty good, funny channel. He shoots guns at everything. He shoots it at like he has his own range in the field. Uh, he also I also get if you want to know where I get my gunshot effects, I get it from those channels. I clip them so I can use those effects in my series.
yeah, I remember in SML they pretty much said they couldn't use any guns on their videos, so they just use Nerf guns.
Ain't gonna happen to me. I don't care how much Karen wants her
And
PG bullshit.
and on some of my really old videos that are deleted by now, I used to use Lego guns. I would say back in maybe 2015, when one time I made a zombie video. But back then I just had a Windows Vista desktop computer and a webcam, so I could only film inside my room and with the camera connected directly to the computer. So yeah, it kind of sucked.
And also with these gun channels, the ones I watch, they also teach you how to use the actual thing. So I know how to use some of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I've also seen a few videos of people trying weird stuff with, ammo, like when they put a when they take a rifle cartridge and then they jam it into yeah, some guy took a rifle cartridge and then jammed it into a shotgun shell and then tried shooting it, and then at the end you could see, the cartridge was still intact and it was, pierced into the target.
Yeah, yeah. They do that for the experiments. They also do the ones I watch, the people that I watch on there that do the same content like that. Some people they do the torture test on their pistols or whatever. Like they throw it in mud, food, and condiments, and they still try to see if it fires. So and they explode it. They explode their guns for no reason. They just do it for experiments.
Hmm. So yeah, back in 2013 to 15, when I would use Lego guns, but before that, back in 2012, I would just use golf clubs, and then a golf club could resemble, let's say, a rifle, and then one time, in 2012, I made a video that I never posted online. It was just about me sneaking around the camera holding a golf club. Of course, the camera itself has a gun as well, which is also a golf club. And then I take the golf club and then aim it at the camera and then go.
I want to see how tiny you were back then.
Yeah, I don't think I had any pictures from all the way back then, but I think the best you'll find is when you look at my oldest videos on my channel. There was one from 2015 called "Hey Yeah Yeah."
Yeah, I saw that one.
Well, I guess that's another gun prop you could probably use in your series, golf clubs. It'd be kind of funny. But yeah, have you ever heard about the Alec Baldwin story?
The what?
So Alec Baldwin um, was also a gun professional, but he accidentally shot and killed someone on set.
Ooh, I had to hear. I didn't hear about that.
Yeah. Well, I'll send you an article about him. But yeah, I was about to end this live stream kind of soon.
I also saw your face in the Revenge of Torture movie when Mr. Chang was getting his bones broken by the wrench.
Hmm.
Your face, you were like,
Yeah. Well, and what
he said
about
it was a huge wrench.
what about when there was the Josh face in the darkness?
You were like,
Yeah.
and also here's that wrench that was used by Gay Rob.
Yeah, that's a pretty
This
big
thing is
wrench.
truthfully, it's made out of rubber or foam, whatever it is. It's, it's 24 inches.
Yeah, so it's even longer than the stream if it's 24 inches.
Gosh, it has to be 69 inches.
Yeah.
I really like these rubber props that I use because when I hit myself with them, well, it still hurts, but not as much as the plastic ones. And the reason why I hit myself with them because it gets like that impact effect of someone's face being hit by it.
Hmm. And so what about when, let's say, when a character from your series punches the camera? Uh, so do you punch your phone or your hand?
I used to punch my phone in the older videos, but I, when I'm holding my phone, I usually punch my wrist or my arm, like,
Hmm.
or I just swing over my hand. I'll show you how I do it. See how I'm holding my phone like this?
Yeah.
I do this. Uh, every single fight scene is like that. When a character's beating on someone or fighting, that's how I do it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I switch out my to
It,
my next hand when I
yeah, in your fight scenes where, let's say, two people start doing that to each other, and then one of them falls down, and then the other one gets up and starts pounding at the camera just really fast.
I've actually have done that. It's gonna be in the next film I make. Speaking of the next film, I will be having another one later on, maybe in September.
Oh, that's pretty soon.
And yes, it's gonna be based the Missouri prison riot of 1954. That's gonna be my next project. Well, I've already been working on it for the past two and a half months on it. I got like almost 30 minutes of the film so far. I'm planning to make this one like maybe a 2 hour film.
Oh yeah, and sometime later this month, though, it's gonna be Jeffy from SML. It's gonna be his 18th birthday, so he's probably gonna move out, and then Mario gets $1 million. Well, Marvin.
Marvin. Yeah. You know what? I think Jeffy is worth more than 1 million because that the painter that he was related to, he had hundreds of millions. So I can't wait to see that video.
Yeah, and Nate P. Fleming, and Dwayne and Jazz.
Nate. I, yeah, I'll watch every single one of their videos. I'm subscribed to all of them,
Yeah.
including Prince. He also reacts to them.
Well, and then there's also this guy
And also,
named
in my next
Joshi 2K 2000,
Nate,
and he reacts to SML and Violet First, and Angry Grandpa.
yeah, I also know who that is too. The Joshi guy, Joshi.
Oh yeah, and I remember
Speaking of Nate,
on one of Josh Myers United's live stream a long time ago, out of nowhere he said a sentence and he said wishy washy. So then I said in the chat, wishy washy, more like Joshy washy.
so that's how that name come up.
No, I just I take pretty much any name and then put E at the end and then do another version with W. So I think it's been around longer than that.
Yeah. Also, speaking of Nate, of Nate P. Fleming, that reactor I always watch. In my next scene, I'm gonna have a character based on him,
Yeah,
and I know how to do his impression. He
yeah,
goes like this: "No K up." That's on
yeah.
everything.
I like the way Nate talks. He says no cap
Yeah,
and you feel me.
yeah. I can do his impression. You feel me? ASML movie. Yeah.
So which SML movie would you say is your favorite?
God damn, I have so many. I'll say my most favorite one is. Oh my gosh, that's still hard to say that. Which one? I kind of like the older videos where Jeffy was cussing so much, and also when
Yeah,
he said nigga.
yeah. And well,
Those are my favorite
my
videos.
favorite character from SML is Shrek, and how he used to always poo. And one of my favorite videos is SML movie The Couch. It's the one where he poos all over the couch.
I call him a green version of Nikocado because he is Nikocado as a puppet version.
Yeah, except, well, oh man, imagine if Nico Kondo was pooing a lot just like Shrek.
Oh gosh, you know some in some videos Nikocado actually did shit on his chair and showed it. He shit on his bed too one time. It was it was everywhere.
I'd like to see that video.
Here, you want to see it?
Yeah,
I have to find it.
yeah, but
Okay, okay.
I'm also not gonna react to it on this live stream because I'm gonna end it soon.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll probably end it
I
in
have to
about
find
two
it.
minutes.
Okay. I like how Nate P. Fleming talks. I like that. No K up.
Oh yeah, and here's something
Let me
that
catch you in
happened.
the streets.
Oh, and I also saw that reaction video when Nate P. Fleming and Koi Max met up with each other, and they reacted to that SML movie about
Yeah.
Toad and his music video. And then I also remember Nate's reaction video about uh, that song that goes, "I got Koi Max on my mind."
I'm also planning to make a Quaymax character in the future, sometime recently.
Yeah, sometimes I wish they'd bring back some of the old characters in SML, like Shrek and Woody and Black Yoshi. Well, so according to
I
some of
saw them
the
in the.
titles and thumbnails, apparently Black Yoshi's new name is Dougie.
Yeah. Yeah. Where's Dougie? We haven't seen him.
I heard that
I also.
they probably can't do that character anymore because people might get upset about white guy Lance portraying a black character. Uh,
Uh,
but I think
these people.
maybe they're
People like this always.
yeah, but I think
Yeah.
maybe they're just too lazy
Just taking
to
joke people. Damn.
yeah, maybe they're just too lazy to create a puppet. And as for the Shrek character, well, I've heard someone say that it's because YouTube doesn't like it when you talk about poop. But they
Yeah.
should at
They
least
caught
still
him
bring
shitting himself. Any.
they should at least still bring back Woody and maybe some more old characters. Maybe Donkey Kong.
What I was saying was I also saw in the last episode Jeffy eats the hot dog competition. I also saw that they also brought back the Atzo character.
Yeah,
That was cool.
when he was
They
eating
killed him off
hot
in
doggies.
yeah they killed him off in in Shrek's coma or diet. I don't remember what video it was. Also Atzo he was also in a substitute teacher video. It was after the first day of school video.
Yeah.
So
Well, a lot of the characters in SML die sometimes, and then they just come back later. Because I'm pretty sure the junior character has died a lot of times. Like in the one where he goes to the sun.
yeah. It's just like the characters in my series I killed off. Remember when I killed off Psycho Mitch and also Oscar, and I brought them back later,
Yeah.
including Fire